What's up, y'all? Okay, I have a message from Mary Magdalene, and I've been getting different little tidbits of this, and then hearing she wants to come through this evening. But what I keep hearing tonight in my head is, it's not that deep. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Chill. And the message I was getting a few days ago is, like, stop taking yourself so seriously. It's not that deep, okay? We are overcomplicating everything. When you drop into your heart, you get the answer. But our mind, our egos, all of the programmed beliefs get in the way and tell us what we should be doing. And that's just no way to live. And so for me lately, it's been this constant recalibrating to listening to what my heart desires in every now moment. And it's not easy because it is reprogramming. You're creating new neural pathways by choosing to do something differently, right? By doing the thing that feels unfamiliar, which is going to cause fear because you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. But that's where the greatest reward comes, because you are taking a risk. And without risk, there is no reward. You're going to stay stuck in the comfort zone. So that's the message I've been getting on what wants to come through. I'm going to let Mary Magdalene channel through. I'm not sure what she's going to say, but I know it's along those lines. I'm sure there will be a meditation. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to take a few deep breaths. Calling in Mary Magdalene. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I wanted to bring in myself and other ascended masters here, but I'm speaking as the representative. And we want to bring into awareness that we love that joking around with Jody. She's a little bit silly, like a sense of humor. It's not that deep. Like, relax. Stop being so hard on yourself, because for example, Jody is very hard on herself, and a lot of times has been programmed in life to like work harder, you hustle, but that's not just Jody, right? If you're here drawn to this message found you for a reason. That is a reflection of you as well. And it's something that is taught in this matrix, programmed into you, that you have to work harder to achieve the goals. You have to suffer through, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Now, there's an element of truth to that, but it's twisted. And that's where that inverted light matrix comes in, right? With the distortion in the current reality. And awareness is key in just shining a light on this distortion. That's all we need to do. It's not that deep. It's a lot more simple. So, what we've been guiding Jody to do is to listen to that resonance in her heart. And there are things that she is clinging on to that she doesn't want to let go of because there's safety in it. But she knows that by listening to the heart, there's reward on the other side of that. And it keeps proving to be true. And it feels very scary to the nervous system, to the human self, to not listen to that fight or flight fear response, programmed response within the physical system, the mind. It's programming. But it takes time, it takes daily actionable steps, moment to moment, to rewire, to make the new choices so that the new reality can come in and reflect the inner of what you're creating inside of you, which is alignment with your authentic expression, right? And with this hustle culture of being taught to work harder, that's really not where success comes. It's a balance, a divine balance of the feminine and the masculine within. So you don't just work through even if you're exhausted. That is needing to listen to that, nurturing the feminine, where if you're exhausted, you take yourself and rest. Because in that rest, there comes divine insight. And so many of you are pushing through the masculine to just get it done, and I have to do this. And then in turn, it's abusive to the feminine within, who's like, I need a break. We're going to use Jody as an example. But she used to be so much in her masculine energy with creating her business and her career that she wouldn't even allow herself to relax and watch shows or a movie or read nonfiction. And she has been guided to that recently over the past year. And that nurturing of the feminine, that creative aspect, has allowed for growth in and experience in different ways that she can't fully quantify. But it's listening to those in equal importance within yourself. Stop making yourself so important that you can't relax and have fun and play in the pool with your little ones. I don't have time for that. Really? You don't have time for that? It's not going to exist again in this way ever again in this moment. Right? So stop tripping over the future. Stop obsessing over the past and be here right now and listen to what your heart wants and what your heart is guiding you to. And when you get out of your mind that is telling you what you should be doing, you're able to drop into what your heart wants. And it feels scary. But that means you're doing it right. Because it's not going to feel comfortable and easy. That quote, the risk to remain tight in the bud, became more painful than the risk to blossom. It's more painful to stay stuck in the old ways, in the ways of telling yourself how you should be behaving, what you should be doing. There's magic on the other side of listening to the heart's desires. And this is an element of fate, soul contracts that are coming in, that are bubbling up through your heart's desire. And you have the free will to choose to not follow. But the guideposts, the signs are going to get louder and louder, and it's going to get more and more uncomfortable because you signed up on a soul level to fulfill a certain role in the body that you came here in. Jody's known what she's been called here to do for a while. And there's been so much fear for her in following through on that. And it's starting to become laughable for her now to see herself like in the fear. And that means she's just shifting into this, she's ready to really embody it. But when you can get into that space for yourselves, all of you, so much magic is going to unfold. And it's daily actionable steps of awareness, becoming the witness of yourself, becoming the silent observer, becoming the observer of your patterns, the way you are programmed to respond, and consciously choosing a different way. It is the daily, small, mundane ways. It's even if you feel like eating a donut, but your mind is telling you, you can't do that because you're gonna get fat, but your heart wants a donut. Of course, you do everything in balance, right? Like, don't eat donuts for every single meal. Listen to what your body wants. But if you genuinely want a donut, but your mind is telling you you can't have a donut, that's a simple example where you don't listen to the mind, because that's rooted in fear that if you have the donut, you're gonna get fat. That's ridiculous. Maybe your soul needs the comfort of this donut and the experience of this, all of the love that was poured into this donut by this local artisan baker, and you're supporting that business. You have a conversation with them. It leads you to something magical. Listen to those little things, those little nudges, those little internal guidances. I'd like to guide you through a meditation now. It's a fountain in the heart space. It is bubbling up with golden light. And this light is filling the body. Breathe this light in, these light codes in on a 4 count. Hold for 4. Exhale for 5. Repeat that process. Repeat again. One more time. Every cell of your being is whirring and whizzing with this divine light, consciousness, source codes, activating the witness, the observer of yourself. This is the lowercase self, the programmed beliefs, programmed responses. From this moment onward, you will no longer be able to unconsciously move through these patterns. This is a new awakening of awareness within. Leading to magical change in your whole life and reality. These light codes are swirling in the heart space. And now there is a movie screen in front of you. And on that screen, you're seeing the version of yourself, the dream version of yourself, living out the life that you planned to live, the dreams that you seeded within your heart. How does it feel seeing this version of yourself? What are you doing? What are you wearing? This life is already yours. In the quantum field, it already exists. This screen is moving closer and closer and closer to you, and the image of you is merging with the you now. You are this dream version of self. And in every now moment moving forward, your heart will be guiding you to align to this self in every now moment. Inhaling joy, excitement, anticipation. Exhaling fear. Inhale deeply, holding at the top, and exhaling with a lion's breath. Exhaling fear. Shkinya manya shikya. Life is about to get so exciting. Can you feel it? Do you see it? Now realize the only thing holding you back is you. I know that's not easy to hear, and some of you don't want to hear that, but ultimately it's true. Whatever perceived barriers, blockages are in your way, you have a soul contract to experience those, and you have the ability to walk away, to stop them. Your higher self will guide you. Ask your higher self to guide you. Ask your divine, sacred team of angels, your spirit team, ascended masters, whoever you resonate with on your team, ask them to guide you. You do have free will, so they're not just going to intercept without your request. Placing your hand on your heart and one on your solar plexus. Knowing that if you feel fear, realize that it's normal and you're actually on the right path. You're moving through the blockages that have been keeping you stuck. And it's time. It's time to move through them. I am so proud of you, dear one. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for being here with me, with the other Ascended Masters here. We love you. We are so proud of you. When you make these shifts and changes, you are changing not only your life, your reality, but the entire quantum field. The entire reality around you. It affects far more than you understand. And you are calling your power back to you in every now moment. I love you. I love you. I love you. Remember, it's not that deep. Don't take yourself too seriously. Have fun and follow your heart. Hi, y'all. Man, when I'm channeling, I'm there, but it's just coming through. It's such an interesting experience, but I felt so elevated and light during that meditation. So much joy. I still feel a little bit light in my head right now. And yeah. Okay. I don't think I have much more to say beyond that. You're amazing. If you're here and you're doing this, we really are shifting more than we understand. And life gets to be more and more beautiful. And you are a forerunner in creating this new reality. And we need you. Okay, I love you. Thank you for being here. Talk to you soon. I forgot to say, if you feel called to book a quantum energy healing session, the link is in my bio, jodyteresa.com. And I'm going to start doing a live show here on YouTube, doing shorter healings at a lower price point so that people can see what's going on and experience it at a lower price point. And yeah, that's like a magic that I'm really grateful that I get to be a conduit of. And, you know, it's definitely working with the spirit realm and Ascended Masters and my team. I feel really grateful. It feels like magic and I love it. Okay, love you. Bye.